Hello student, welcome to Cell Biology series. This is episode 3, Prokaryotic and Eukaryotic Cell, in which we are going to discuss structure, types and differences. Before we start the lecture, let's quickly revise previous episode that already we discussed. In episode number 1, we discussed about classification of living organism. For classification, various scientists propose this classification that already we discussed: two kingdom system, three kingdom system. Copeland give the four kingdom system, and it include Monera. Then later on, Whitaker give the five kingdom system, six kingdom. Carl Woos give the six kingdom classification. So we already discussed about the classification in episode 1. In episode 2, we discuss about the cell. Cell is the basic unit of structure and function of all living organisms. So in which we discuss about journey of the discovery from Robert uh, Hooke to Rudolf Virchow, who also give the various scientists give the various cell theory or principle of the cell that already we discussed in previous episode. So let's start with this episode number 3. So first we start with the prokaryotic cell. What does mean prokaryotic cell? Pro, it means before, and karyon, it means nucleus. It means these cells that exist before the true nucleus evolved. So another meaning is also we can say that pro, it means primitive nucleus, or that or this organism, they are 3.5 billion year of history. Prokaryotes are the oldest form of life on the earth, first appearing over 3.5 billion year ago. And these organisms are most abundant life form. And these are the simplest and most numerous organisms found across the globe. So which are the features of about this prokaryotic cell? Defining characteristics like no membrane bound organelles are present. It prokaryotic cell like a membrane enclosed nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi apparatus, which are absent. What is the size of this microorganism? It is microscopic scale, and that size is 1 to 10 micrometers. These are the extremely smallest, simplest cell. Structure is very simple. Simplest structure, we can see that there is a no more complex organelles are present. Specialized organelles are absent. So this is the what about the prokaryotic cells. So in prokaryotic cell, there are two domains are present: bacterial domain and archaea bacteria. So these in a way, when we talk about the domain bacteria, their cell wall are made up of peptidoglycan, while examples include Escherichia coli, Staphylococcus aureus, Mycobacterium tuberculosis, Salmonella typhimurium. These all organisms are included into domain bacteria. While in case of domain archaea, you can see here which lack the peptidoglycan, but it possesses unique ether link lipid structure, while here in cell membrane there is a ester link lipid is present. So in domain archaea, examples are methanobacterium, halobacterium, thermophilus, those organisms which are live in a very extreme condition like a high salt condition, high temperature condition, low pH condition. So these are their life exit. These lives are exit in a very extreme environmental condition. So these are the domain archaea. And this is the structure of the prokaryotic cell. And now let's look at the structure starting from outside. So you can see here, so in outside there is a some organisms may present the capsule outer the cell wall structure. So these are the capsule. Then after capsule there is a cell wall structure. Most of organism contain the peptidoglycan structure. So difference between gram positive, negative, these are the different that we cover in another lecture series. So here in general, prokaryotic cell wall that is made up of peptidoglycan layer. After the cell wall structure, there is a plasma membrane is present. as well as outer cell wall structure. There is a pili, fimbriae are also present in the cell structure. This is for attachment. Pili is used for attachment on the cell surface of the host cell. It in outer cell wall structure, flagella is also present. Flagella, some organisms may are flagellated, some are non-flagellated. Flagella are used for their movement. Then when we go inside the cell structure, inside the cytoplasma membrane, it contains the cytoplasma. These are the nucleoid region in which circular bacteria have a circular DNA structure. It also has a 70S ribosome. These are the small inclusion granules, inclusion bodies. Various like types of inclusion bodies are present in the prokaryotic cell structure. uh, Once again, we quickly revise it. This picture divided into three main interface. First is capsule, cell wall. Outer structure include capsule, cell wall, plasma membrane, flagella, and pili. Why this picture are given? Because everyone can easily remember. Okay, in external surface, bacterial external surface contain which type of this cell wall, cell membrane, flagella, and pili. So it easily identify and easily recognize and remember easily. Later on, in a second boundary, there is a periplasmic space. It means space between cell wall and cell membrane, peptidoglycan cell wall, lipid bilayer. These are the present plasma membrane. These are the present out after the cell wall structure. While in internal structure, these are the components are present: cytoplasma, ribosome, inclusion body, and nuclear region that contain the DNA structure. That is for prokaryotic. You have to remember circular DNA structure is present. So once again, this is the we already discussed how a cell contain the capsule, cell wall, flagella. This is inside the structure. There is a nucleoid region inside that cytoplasma, outside pili and fimbriae, and then 70S ribosome, and this is the cell membrane. So this whole structure about the prokaryotic cell. Now from this picture, now you can get the idea what exactly prokaryotic cell contain the which kind of components. Now, let us discuss about eukaryotic cell. Eu it means true, karyon it means nucleus. It means in eukaryotic cell there is a in the cell there is a true nucleus is present, well developed nucleus present. In the nucleus there is a genetic material is present into the nucleate cell. So these cells are larger and more complex than the prokaryotic cell. So eukaryotic cells are found in organisms belongs to the this kingdom: Plantae, Animalia, fungi, and Protista. So when we compare this structure between prokaryotic and eukaryotic structure cell, so here eukaryotic is larger and more complex. That you have to remember. So this image so that there is a eukaryotic have a two type of organisms include in eukaryotic life: unicellular organism as well as multicellular eukaryotes. So in unicellular eukaryote, you can see that a single cell perform all the life. Uni it means only one cell is present. It you can say that body itself is a one cell, and all tasks will be performed only in that one cell. So these are the unicellular eukaryotes, and these eukaryotes are microscopic life. So we have to observe it, we require a microscope. So these are called as a microscopic life. Which organisms? So these are organisms are we all know, okay, amoeba, paramecium, euglena, is these all are eukaryotic but have a unicellular structure. While in another case, we can see that in multicellular organisms, these organisms are made up of many specialized cells working together and form the multicellular eukaryotes. So, they have a complex life form, for example, plant, animal, and fungi. So, these organisms are made up of many specialized cells working together. So this is the difference between the within a eukaryotic life, unicellular eukaryotes and multicellular eukaryotes. So when we look at the difference, animal cell versus plant cell, these they are sharing many organelles, same structure, but some are exceptional that may contain plant cell, may not contain the animal cell. So now we discuss move towards the animal cell versus the plant cell. So this is the animal cell structure and this is the plant cell structure. So in animal cell, when we talk about the animal cell, this size is smaller than the plant cell. Here you can see that size of the plant cell is generally larger. Here animal cell has a no cell wall, right? Animal cell has a no cell wall, while in case of plant cell, cell wall is present. So cell wall is made up of what? Cell wall is made up of cellulose, right? So later on move to the next. In the here in the animal cell, there is possess the organizing center, that centrosome and centrioles, that are may play role into the cell division, while in case of here, uh, energy capture system is present is chloroplast. Here chloroplast is totally absent. Chloroplast is the main feature for the plant cell. How? So due to the chloroplast, it can do the photosynthesis process and plant make their own food. That's why we called as a autotrophs. Plants are included autotrophs, while in case of animal cell, they are not autotrophs. Why? Because we have a no chloroplast, will not make our own food. We have to depend on the other system. It means we have to depend on the plant system. So give me answer in the comment box. Our cell, human cell, contain chloroplast present or not? Chloroplast is present or absent? That you have to tell me in the comment box. Here, for digestion system, lysosomes are commonly present. Vacuoles are present and numerous, but vacuole size is a very small. While in case of plant cell, there is a massive central shaped vacuoles for turgor pressure. In plant cell, there is a larger vacuole, while in case of animal cell, there is a smaller vacuoles is present. So in plant cell, why vacuoles are larger? It maintains the turgor pressure. So in a single highly complex Golgi body is present, while in case of that, many simpler distributed Golgi subunit present, like centrioles. While here is centrioles is already present, that already we discussed. So mainly what is the difference? Cell wall is absent. Here cell wall is present, right? Structurally when we talk that. So here cell wall is absent. That's why the irregular shape is present in animal. While in case of this plant cell, we already told that cell wall is made up of what? Cellulose. So it maintain their fixed shape, and this fixed shape is rectangular type of cell is present in plant. Due to their cell wall structure, it is cell wall provide the rigidity. So this is the all about the what is the key difference between animal and plant cells. Cell wall absent, here cell wall is present in plant cell. Chloroplast is absent, chloroplast is present. Vacuoles are smaller, while here vacuoles is present in a larger in central. So this is the animal versus plant cell overview structure. Quickly comparison between animal versus plant cell. Cell wall present in plant, absent in animal cell. Chloroplast is present in plant, absent in animal. Vacuoles are larger, centrally presented, while in case of animal cells, smaller vacuoles is present. So when we talk about the shape, there is a fixed shape in the plant cell due to the cell wall structure, and that is rectangular shape. While in case of animal cell, there is a no cell wall, directly cell membrane is present. That's why structure is irregular, maybe round. When we talk about the centrioles, usually absent in plant cell but present in animal cell. Let me give you a quick reference table. So these are the quick reference table we already discussed. So now move towards the we in previous slide we discussed about what is prokaryotic cell, which components are present into the prokaryotic cell. Then we move towards the eukaryotic cell, which eukaryotic cell are included. So we discuss about unicellular eukaryotes and multicellular eukaryotes. Then we also discuss about the difference between plant cell and animal cell. Now movers discuss about difference between prokaryotic versus eukaryotic cell. So this image show that what is the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell, in which we discuss about that in the when we discuss about the cell size. In prokaryotic cell size, that is 1 to 10 micrometer. It means significantly smaller in prokaryotic cell, while in case of eukaryotic cell, there is a size start from 10 to 100 micrometer, and that is significantly larger than the prokaryotic cell. Right? So this is the all about size. When we discuss about move to the nuclear boundary, it means prokaryotic cell does not have a nucleus. So whatever genetic material present into the cytoplasma, it is freely floated into the cytoplasma. While we discussed about the eukaryotics, there is a nucleus is present, well developed nucleus is present. In the nucleus, there is a DNA is present. So this is the main big difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. In the exam may ask nucleic acid present in prokaryotic cell, where nucleus is present. So in prokaryotic there is a in cytoplasma or nucleate region in the cytoplasma, and while in case of eukaryotic there is a present into nucleus. So when we discuss about this nucleic acid material that is present into cytoplasma, whether it is circular, linear. So in case of prokaryotic, single circular DNA strand is present in a prokaryotic cell, while in the case of eukaryotic cell, multiple linear DNA strand present into the nucleus. So how prokaryotic cell reproduce, how they multiply? It multiply by binary fissions, while in case of eukaryotic cell, so reproductive cells are divided by meiosis, and normal cell are divided by mitosis process. So division occur by mitosis and reproductive cell divide by meiosis. So this is a big difference here, binary, and here you can say that mitosis or meiosis process. When we talk about both cell contain the ribosome, so here prokaryotic cell contain the 70S ribosomer. This is smaller, while in case of eukaryotic cell that contain 80S ribosome. Right? So we already discussed cell wall contain peptidoglycan. Here in eukaryotic cells, cell wall, plant contains cell wall, and that is made up of cellulose, while in case of animal there is a totally cell wall is absent. Energy center is absent. It means that there is no for energy center is present, while in case of all energy work out in the cell membrane. In here, energy center is mitochondria for all organism and chloroplast for the plant specifically. Example are bacteria, archaea. Here example in animal cell, plant, animal, fungi, protozoa. So this is the difference between prokaryotic versus eukaryotic cell. So this is the once again for your more for a more clear between prokaryotic and eukaryotic idea. So here I give the more detailed image. This is the prokaryotic cell. You can say that here 70S ribosome are present, Here 80s ribosomes are present. This is the size 1 to 5 or 1 to 10 micrometer in size. Here 10, it will start from 10 to 100 micrometer in size. Here cell division occur by binary fission, while in case of eukaryotic cells, cell division occur by mitosis process. Here genetic material present into cytoplasma, here genetic material present into the nucleus, right? So this is the whole thing. Here well developed organelles present inside the cell. Here not developed organelles are present into the cytoplasma. So this is all things about, this is the whole things about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell. Now move towards which organelles, key organelles present into the cell, that we quickly discuss about 9 key cell organelles are present, that must you know. That is, first one is nucleus, mitochondria, chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, lysosome, ribosome, vacuoles, and cell membrane. So how to remember these organelles? How to remember these organelles? It means nice girl, rope stem. Nice, it N means nucleus, I means mitochondria, C means chloroplast, endoplasmic reticulum, G for Golgi apparatus, R for ribosome, L for lysosome, V for vacuoles, and M for cell membrane. So in next lecture we are going to discuss about different function of these organelles. Right now we just give the key cell organelles name. So this is the multiple choice question. You have to give me answer into the comment box. So in cell biology series, prokaryotic versus animal cell, multiple choice question. These are the lists. Which of the following present in animal cell but absent in prokaryotic cell? Which ribosome type is found in prokaryotic cell? Animal cell differ from prokaryotic cell because animal cell have, right, but prokaryotic cell doesn't have. Which of the following is absent in animal cell but present into most prokaryotic cell? DNA is prokaryotic. DNA in prokaryotic cell is which kind of DNA structure present? Which cell type of reproduce mainly by binary fission? By binary fission, which cell divide? Which statement is correct? Prokaryote have a mitochondria. Is it correct? Animal cell lack ribosome. Animal cell contain nucleus and organelles. Prokaryotes Golgi apparatus. That you have to give me answer. What is the size of the prokaryotic cell? Which of the following is common in both prokaryotic as well as eukaryotic cell? The major difference between prokaryotic and an animal cell, what is the major difference? That you have to give me in the answer. So pro, it means no, p no. You have to remember the trick. P no. P, it means prokaryotic, no nucleus present, no organelles membrane bound present. A means yes. Yes, it means animal cell contain nucleus as well as organelles. Pro, it means primitive, already discussed. Animal contain the advanced organelles, nucleus, all are present into the structure. So today's we discuss about prokaryotic cell are very simple, smaller, lack of true nucleus and membrane bound organelles. While in case of animal cell are complex, larger and have true nucleus and membrane bound organelles. So thank you very much in prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell episode. So keep learning, keep exploring the science. If you found this video important and helpful, then like, share, subscribe and turn on the bell icon. Thank you very much and see you in the next episode.